My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the whole world, what is the difference between India or America or Japan? No difference in the human psyche. The human mind is everywhere the same. The human problems are everywhere the same. They don't differ with nation. They don't differ with sex. They don't differ with culture. They don't differ with geography. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the whole world, the earth's humanity is one humanity. Human existence is one. The nature of human existence is one. All people are similarly born. They are similarly brought up in ignorance and in wisdom. The absence of spirituality or in the presence of spirituality. All nations are one and same. There is no difference whatsoever. All human groups, human nations, clans, they are all one and same. The relationship between the male and the female are one and same. The birthing process is one and the same. The growing process is one and the same. The dying process is one and the same. Similarly, the pain and the pleasure are one and same. Sugar is sweet, either to a female or to a male, either to an Indian or to an American, either for Rama or for Krishna or for Jesus Christ or Hitler, the sugar is same, sweet. The truth of sugar does not differ with geography, with history, with race, with sex, with age, with enlightenment or before or after. Sugar is sugar. The same sun shone on Jesus Christ in America, the same sun is there in India, the same sun in China, in Japan, in Korea, the same sun, the same moon. Similarly, the same science of meditation. There is no different sun for Japan and different sun for Korea and different sun for China and India or Sri Lanka or Indonesia. The same sun. There is no different moon. There is no different truth. One for Christians and one for Hindus, one for communists. Not possible. The human body, the anatomy of the physical body, the heart, the lungs, the pancreas, the skeletal system, the endocrine glands, the muscular system, the nervous system, the placing of the sense organs. It is one and same for each and every person. Geography doesn't make any difference. History, culture. Similarly, the structure, the seven-bodied system of the structure of the soul or the spiritual entity or any entity doesn't differ. Man is a seven-bodied system. Just as there is human anatomy of the physical body, everyone knows, it's common knowledge. Once you study a cadaver, you'll understand what is the human anatomy. Once you do meditation, you'll understand what is the anatomy of the soul, anatomy of the entity. To know, to understand the anatomy of the physical body, you have to open the cadaver. That's how Grace anatomy was born. The anatomy or the physiology of all human beings is one and the same. Similarly, the pain and the pleasure and the bliss or the enlightenment for all humankind is one and same. The pain is the same. The physical pain is the same. The emotional pain is the same. The physical pleasure is the same, and the emotional pleasures are the same throughout for any culture, for any human being, male or female, educated or uneducated, literate or illiterate. Similarly, the science of meditation is the same. How can it be different for different people? Not. It is scientifically untenable, scientifically illogical. There is only one science of meditation. There are not two sciences of the science of meditation. Chemistry is chemistry. The laws of light, the laws of sound, the laws of physics are same. They are universal. The science of meditation is universal. It can't be particular. It can't belong to one nation, one culture, one age, one sex, one... No, no, no. Jesus cannot bring out another truth which is contrary to what Buddha has brought out, which is again at variance with what Krishna has spoken. It cannot be so. It appears so for stupid people who don't understand whatsoever anything of the science of meditation. Different languages are there, different ways of wearing clothes, fashions are different. But there are no different truths. Verities apply for one and same universal. Until you understand all these things, how can you practice meditation? Unless you know that there is one universal science of meditation, how can you go and practice meditation? No. If you have got wrong ideas, you will go round and round and round in circles and circles and circles, and you will land nowhere, even after a number of lifetimes. So, my dear friends, the society will ask you to do what it is convenient to itself. Your parents will ask you to do what is convenient for them. Your neighbor will ask you to do what is convenient to him. If you go according to the truth of your parents, according to the truth of your society, according to the truth of your neighbor, you'll go round and round in circles and circles, and you'll miss the whole essence of life. You must set aside your parents, you must set aside your neighbors, you must set aside your culture and go the Buddha way, and go the Jesus way, and go the Mahavir way, the Krishna way. Krishna did not follow his parents. His parents were ordinary, but Krishna was extraordinary. Buddha did not follow his parents. Jesus Christ did not follow his parents. Why are you following your parents? If you are a Christian, you must see the truth for yourself, experiment for yourself, not do mechanically or reflexively what your parents have so far told you, what your society, what your neighbors have told you. You have to do your own experimentation. The science of meditation means doing one's own homework, doing one's own experimentation. So, this is an invitation to all the students of the whole world, all the students of India and the whole world. Come. Explore, experiment, experience, and find out the truth which is common, which must be common for all. If you have the right address, you will reach your goal. If you have the wrong address, you will miss the goal. And for any goal, there's only one right address and lakh and odd wrong addresses, or infinite wrong addresses, but only one right address. Let us take an example. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. There's only one answer for that. If you say 3.9, 3.99, 4.01, 4.02, you will score 0 marks. My dear friends, you will score 0 marks. You will not land in your target. You will not score any marks. Somebody puts a question, what is 2 plus 2? How much it amounts to? There's only one answer, that is 4. If you say 3.99 or 4.01, you will not be given any marks, you will simply score a 0. Understand that for any question, there are not infinite number of answers, there is only one answer. Anything other than that, you will land nowhere. Coming to the science of spirituality or science of meditation, Buddha cannot give you one answer and Jesus Christ cannot give you second answer. It's not possible. It's not plausible. So, just as 2 plus 2 is equal to only 4 and only 4, whether in Kali Yuga or Treta Yuga, whether in America or in India, whether for male or female, the truth about Atma, the truth about self, the truth about consciousness, the truth about birth and death and way of living, happiness in life, is all one. There cannot be two answers for any of these things. Buddha cannot give you one answer, and Jesus Christ or Lord Krishna cannot give you different answers for your spiritual questions, for your life questions. The truth is the same. There cannot be your truth and my truth. There is only one universal truth. Meditation is the science of experiencing your own soulhood. Chanting mantras, your mind will be that much more sharper. In prayer, the mind does not strengthen, but the emotions are soothed. But in meditation, it has got nothing to do with emotions, nothing to do with your mind. It is living your soulhood, experiencing your soulhood. You are in fact a soul. When you put your finger in water, you will observe an aberration, a visual aberration. You will see that your finger is at an angle. It is not straight. Because water is a different medium. Your finger is straight, but the visual aberration will be there. When the soul enters the physical arena, there is a visual aberration that is called as the mind. The soul of the finger does not change, but your perception of your own self changes. You see a mental aberration, a visual aberration, that is mind. It is visible, it is truth, it is an image which is at cross, at various, at an angle from the truth, but it can be seen, that is the mind. But the mind is only a figment of imagination. It's a visual aberration. It is not the truth. The finger remains the finger. The finger does not become crooked. The finger does not change its angle. The soul remains the soul. When it enters the human plane, my dear friends, The soul is the soul, but we perceive ourselves as mind. The fuzzy area between the soul and material contact, that is called as the mind. Remember, water is the physical arena, the finger is the soul. You dip your soul in water, you perceive yourself something different. That is the mind, that is the personality self. We are a personality self when we are in the physical body, but we are a soul self when we are out of the physical arena. When you remove the finger from the water, it is like the soul withdrawing its own consciousness from the earth arena, from the physical plane. That's what is death. And that's what is meditation, temporary. That's what is sleep. And that's what is anesthesia. What is anesthesia, my dear friends? The doctors, when they want to operate upon, they give you anesthesia. Local anesthesia or total anesthesia. And they operate. You don't feel the pain. You see the knife going into your flesh, but you don't feel the pain, because when the anesthesia is administered, the astral body is kicked out of the physical system. Without the presence of the astral hand in the physical hand can be cut into pieces. The soul does not feel the pain. So, my dear friends, anesthesia or sleep or meditation or death, they are all out-of-body experiences. Anesthesia is forced out-of-body experience. When the effect of the drug, anesthetic, wears down, when the soul gets back its contact with the physical body, suddenly you will feel the pain of the operation. All tranquilizers or painkillers, they don't kill the pain. They remove the soul from the body temporarily, so that you can't feel the pain. The moment the effect of the drug is over, you come back and the pain is redoubled. No drugs whatsoever, no doctors whatsoever, no medicines whatsoever, my dear friends. Experience your soulhood. Meditation is the only way. Meditation is the only way for health. The whole world, my dear friends, is fast coming on to meditation. The only way, as the only truth for physical health. When you are out of tune in your mind with the truth, the body becomes diseased. When you are aligned with truth in the mind through meditation, the body becomes tuned to health. All health science is meditation science. The whole world has understood now that everything is psychosomatic. All disease begins in the psyche, but you see it in the soma. Mental worries. Remember these 4 statements. All physical afflictions are because of the mental worries. All mental worries are because of the intellectual immaturity. All intellectual immaturity is because of lack of spiritual science, of lack of science of meditation. When you have the spiritual science in your palm, through the practice of the science of meditation, then your intellect is mature. Your mind is no more troubled, worried, and your physical body, no more diseases. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the whole world, remember these 4 grand statements. All physical afflictions are because of mental worries. All mental worries are because the intellect is immature. All the immaturity of the intellect. Intellect is supposed to grasp the truth. If it does not grasp the truth, if it grasps in untruth, it is called as immature. The intellect that grasps the whole truth is called as mature. Intellectual maturity comes only with the science of meditation. So, my dear friends, these are the key words: health of the body, state of the mind, state of the intellect, and the science of meditation. Only by practicing meditation is the intellect is rectified. The immature intellect becomes a mature intellect. An intellect that has grasped untruth begins to grasp the truth. Then the mind is no more worried. There are no more aberrations in the mind. The mind is tranquil, peaceful. Then there is no more stress on the physical body. There is no more strain on the physical body. All the stress on the physical body, all the strain, restlessness in the physical body is directly, totally proportional to the unrest in the mind, stress in the mind, strain in the mind, aberrations in the mind, afflictions of the mind. This is called as psychosomaticity. All the scientists of the world, health scientists of the world, do know this fact in their heart of hearts, but they dare not do so because they are professionals. They want to earn money. But the true scientists that they are very fast coming back from the allures of the money. They are coming back to great law, to these great laws of meditation. The three great laws of meditation say, my dear friends, the first great law says, when you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. The psyche becomes clean, empty. The psyche, when the psyche is sans in your thoughts, huge amounts of cosmic energy flood into the body. That is the second law. When the mind is empty, huge amounts of cosmic energy flood into the physical system. It's simply an osmotic principle. And the third great law of the science of meditation says, my dear friends, when the physical body is saturated, sated with cosmic energy, then the potential of the soul becomes kinetic. Until that time, the soul is as if a sleeping partner. The soul becomes a awakened partner when the whole cosmic energy saturates the physical system. The mind is the barrier. The mind has to become empty. Patanjali said, the great master of the science of meditation said, Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga means making your mind empty, cleaning your mind waves, making them zero. When the mind is emptied, that's where you are a yogi. It has got nothing to do with the posture of your legs or your hands or head down or body upwards. No. Yogi means a man who has control, a man who has become a master of his own mind. My dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods of India and the whole world, become yogis, become masters of your own minds, become masters of your own psyches. Then your soma is the natural shadow of your psyche. Don't bother about the soma, bother about the psyche. That is the science of meditation. That is the science of meditation, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods of India and the whole world. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the whole world, we are into the great science of meditation. We have to understand that meditation is like sleep. It is like anesthesia in some respects. It is like death. These four things, death, anesthesia, sleep, and meditation, are all out-of-body experiences. Sleep is a natural out-of-body experience. Anesthesia is a forced out-of-body experience. Meditation is a conscious out-of-body experience. Death can be forced. Somebody can kill you. You can commit suicide, self-willed, or it can be natural. So these are the differences. Let us see another parameter. Death is a permanent out-of-body experience. All the other three are temporary out-of-body experience. Anesthesia, sleep, or meditation, all of them are temporary out-of-body experiences. Death is permanent experience. What is hypnotic regression? Another thing. It is again an induced out-of-body experience. Meditation is auto-induced out-of-body experience. Hypnotic regression or progression is induced out-of-body experience by another entity. Hypnotic regression is a most wonderful thing. In hypnotic regression, you see your past lives. In hypnotic progression, you see your future possibilities. The whole world is now teeming with hypnotic regressionists, hypnotic progressionists. The whole spiritual science is taking a quantum leap because of the hypnotic regressions, because of the mediumships, because of the documentation of childhood memories. Dr. Ian Stevenson, 20 cases suggestive of reincarnation. There is so much so-called parapsychology. There is so much documentation of these out-of-body experiences, of mediumistic experiences, of déjà vu, of channeling, of clairvoyance, clairaudience, telepathy, telekinesis. This is a beautiful world over there. The science of spirituality. Meditation is a part, the grand part of the whole total science of spirituality. The science of meditation is the grandest part, the greatest part of the science of spirituality. But the science of spirituality, the spiritual science is vaster than meditation. So, we have two things on our hands. One is the science of spirituality or the spiritual science, and the second is the science of meditation. What is the difference? The difference is like this. The science of spirituality covers all the aspects of spirituality, whereas the science of meditation covers the most important part of the spirituality. So, my dear friends, the science of meditation is a beautiful, great, grand part of the science of spirituality. It's a must. My dear friends, every soul has to go into meditation. That is the need of the soul. Just as there is food for body, just as there is food for thought, there is food for the soul. When you read Shakespeare or Milton or Chaucer, A.G. Gardner, that is all the food for the mind. When you have your bread, butter, jam, that is all food for the body. Whatever the food for the soul, meditation is the food for the soul. We have to feed everything. We have to feed the intellect too. If you read Socrates, if you read Plato's dialogues, the Republic, your intellect is fed. Your mind is not fed, your body is not fed, your soul is not fed, but your intellect is fed. I request everybody to read again and again and again the magnificent Plato, the Republic and the dialogues. See how your intellect becomes sharper and sharper and sharper. You will understand what is the meaning of food for intellect. Read Shakespeare. Read Kalidas. You will understand what is food for the emotional self, for the mind. What a master Shakespeare, William Shakespeare. That is not food for the body. That is not food for the soul. Read Bertrand Russell. Food for the intellect. But meditation is the food for the soul. Every day you got to feed your body, you got to feed your mind, you got to feed your intellect, and you got to feed your soul. When you listen to music, when you are doing some creative work, that is the food for the mind. Mind gets bored with repetitive activity. Mind gets active with creative activity. Mind is thrilled with creative activity. Intellect is thrilled with the vision of the truth. The soul is thrilled with an experience of itself, truth. Intellect gives you a vision of truth. Meditation gives you experience of the truth. Meditation is food for the soul. How can you let your soul go dry? How can we allow it? Every day, everybody in the house should do group meditation. We all gather at the dining table. We don't eat separately. Meditation should be done in a group. That is called as group meditation. like a dinner table. All the members of the family should sit together every day, sometime in the morning, sometime in the afternoon, sometime in the evening, sometime in the night. Any time is best time. Select a right spot, a beautiful spot, comfortable spot, a darkened spot. Every house should have its own meditation room. You have a study room, you have a library room, you have a dining room, you have a kitchen room, you have a drawing room, you have a TV room, you have your bathroom, you should have your meditation room. Your meditation room should be sans any things. You can have some nice perfumes. Yeah, master's photographs are wonderful. Great inspiration. But by and large, the room should be empty. You can sit on the floor. You can sit on a chair. You can sit on a bench. You can lean on the wall. If you can't sit, you can sleep. Select your own posture. Be comfortable. Close your eyes. Clasp your hands, fingers into fingers. Don't bother about keeping your spine erect. In fact, don't keep your spine erect. It has been given a lot of importance that you should keep your spine erect. My dear friends, it's as away from truth as possible. Let us refer back to Patanjali, one statement. Sthira Sukham Asanam. Asanam means body posture. Sukham means comfortable. Sthiram means rather stable. The posture that you select should be rather stable and mighty comfortable. An erect spine is terribly uncomfortable, especially for non-practitioners of Hatha Yoga or for adults. It is indeed, in fact, undesirable. Sit comfortably. Whatever way you feel right, that is right for you. Remember this great meditation aphorism, sutra of Patanjali, Sthira Sukham Asanam. Asanam is a body posture. You can either sit on a mat, on the floor, in a chair, on a bed, whatever. Take the support of the wall or a tree, take the support of a tree, sit in your land, climb up a hill, sit on a great rock. Do whatever. Wherever there is a serene environment, go into meditation. Any place, any time, any situation is best. There is no particular divine time which is better than the other times. There is no particular place which is better than the other place. Or there is no particular situation which is better than the other situation. Any time, any place, any situation is best time, best place, and best situation. How many minutes you should sit? Yeah. There is a thumb rule. You have to sit for so many minutes with closed eyes, being with your breath, as corresponding to your age of the physical body. If you are a boy of 10 years, you must sit for 10 minutes. That is the minimum. If you are a girl of 15, then you have to sit for 15 minutes. If your age is 30, you have to sit for 30 minutes. If your age is 60, you have to sit for 60 minutes. So on and so forth. If you have to pass an examination, you have to score minimum marks. Otherwise, you will not go into the next grade. Similarly, to climb up the ladder of meditation, you have to score minimum marks every time. So, what is the critical minimum time which you have to say to make your every meditation a little successful, a little useful, a little meaningful? There is a thumb rule, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and the whole world. Remember your age and sit in meditation in tune with your age. Remember your age and sit in meditation for so many minutes as correspond to your age in terms of years. So this is the thumb rule. As the child becomes adult, the jungle mind over there is that much more intensive, crisscross. As a child, the mind is less of a jungle, less. So you need that much less time for the mind to settle, for the jungle to become a garden. The jungle mind should become a garden mind. That is meditation. The older minds are more of a jungle mind. The child minds are more of a garden mind and very little of jungle mind over there. That is why Jesus Christ, the great scientist of meditation, said, unless you become like a child, you cannot enter the kingdom of God. The kingdom of devil is there and the kingdom of God is there. A jungle mind is a kingdom of devil and a garden mind is a kingdom of God. A child's mind is always a garden mind. An adult's mind, uncultured by meditation, is by and large a jungle mind. My dear friends, what is meditation? Transforming your jungle mind into a garden mind. Well cultured, beautiful roads laid, nice flowery plants everywhere. Everything is in order. The mind is in order. In a jungle, the mind is in disorder. So the mind should be in order. What is meditation? Making your jungle mind, transforming your jungle mind into a garden mind. Can you call Jesus Christ's mind a jungle mind or a garden mind? It's a garden mind. A Buddha's mind is a beautiful garden mind. What about the mind of Hitler? It's terrible jungle over there. Hitler's mind is the cause of so much violence. A Buddha's mind is the source of so much enlightenment. My dear friends, take your own time to meditate. In fact, you should sit for hours and hours and hours. In fact, we have got so much time in every given 24 hours. If we don't utter one single wasteful word, we have got enough time on our hands to spend a lot of hours in meditation every day. And remember, half an hour's meditation is equivalent to 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep, depending upon the seniority of the meditator. So, every day has got 24 hours. If you are wise, you got so much time every day to be in meditation. And see what a beautiful life it becomes overnight. My dear friends, meditation is the most important thing. It is the food for the soul. Your wife is a soul, your husband is a soul, your children are souls. Feed the soul of your wife. Think of the soul of your husband. Think of the souls of your children. Every day, all the family members must sit together. It is not only in a family, in a corporate office, all the employees and the employers should sit together. There should be a meditation room, meditation hall, meditation arena in every office, every school, every college. All the members of that particular company, that particular corporation, that particular school, that particular college, that particular institution should sit together in meditation. Then for half an hour, for 20 minutes or for 10 minutes. But that's a must. Minimum for school is about 5 minutes. For college, it's about 10 minutes. For any institution, 10 to 15 minutes. That immediately improves the efficiency of all the members of the family, members of the institution, members of the school, members of the college, members of the company, corporation. Meditation is a must. It calms the mind, it freshens the mind, it energizes the physical body, it sharpens the intellect, and it is food for the soul. My dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods of India and the whole world, meditation is like anesthesia, sleep, or death. Meditation is self-induced outer body experience. Meditation is living in one's own soul's nature. Meditation is the way to obtain intellectual maturity. Through intellectual maturity comes mental tranquility. Through mental tranquility comes physical health. All physical afflictions are because of mental worries. All mental worries are because of intellectual immaturity. All intellectual immaturity is because of lack of spiritual experience, lack of meditation, lack of soul experience. The mind is the master, the body is the follower, shadow. The body is the natural shadow of the mind. Everything is psychosomatic. Our life is psychosomatic. Take care of the psyche. You have taken care of the soma. My dear friends, this is the science of spirituality. Psychosomaticity, in one word, defines the spiritual science. So, we are into the great science of meditation. We have to listen to all these things again and again and again and again. And on the other hand, we have to go into meditation again and again, again and again, again and again. Importantly, we should listen to others' meditational experiences. Just as a musician listens to so much music by others, a meditator should listen to so much experiences in meditation of other co-meditators. doing meditation, reading books on meditation, listening to the meditation experienced by so many others. These are the three grand diamonds in the science of meditation. In Sanskrit, we call them as Dhyana, Swajaya, and Sajjana Sangatya. Dhyana is doing meditation. Swajaya is reading literature on meditators' experiences. Sajjana Sangatya is listening face to face others' experiences. My invitations and my salutations to all the students of the science of meditation. Science of meditation, to be a student of the science of meditation is compulsory for each and every human being. Let the whole world become full of meditators, full of meditators, full of meditators. Thank you very much.